It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. A little revenge from the coverage team there. They gave up a pretty nice run back. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's ready.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Jaire Alexander with the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
The give here on 2nd. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. The play made by Will Johnson. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They give it to him again. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
They'll
throw to begin this drive. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. 1st down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
First down from the 42.
19 lock. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to throw. Gets it through the middle. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. This is Ryan Fitzgerald trying to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we come.
They go play action on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Throwing from the gun here. It's him on the in route. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now, 3rd and short.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. First down.
Hey, computer. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. We sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's a throw. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Liking it. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
70. Ready. 19. Come 19.
They're throwing it. Hits him on the out route. And they'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They manage 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing it on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Tight end in motion left. 3rd down from the gun. Forced out to his right. Right side, this is Ibuka. He's got the 1st and grab and still going. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ready, set.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
10 cycles. 10. 6 set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This complete to Cole. They're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Go. 10.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Red.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. They'll try and punch it in. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. On is Cade York for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Ready. Good Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taken in by Harrison. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Get up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready? Buffalo, County Lions. Ready?
They'll air it out on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. It's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
On the double.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
33. Hut.
They'll come out throwing. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Blue 32. Blue striker. Black ultra. 10 cycles. Snap red. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. It's his running back. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They put a receiver in motion right. Throw here, 3rd down. With a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11.
They're on the 11-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 60.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
27-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Buffalo 76. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Space pass for 35. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, start. 19, Charger, 19, Charger. Ready.
First and 10, looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Second and 6 coming up here.
Crack down.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. Keeps it moving. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll run here. It's Benson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Ready. Put.
Here's another for him. And he won't challenge for the goal line. Stop made at the 4. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
60, Panther 60. Set, hurt. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll pass on third and goal. And that is incomplete. They're trying for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces fourth and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Starting from the 5. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And it's like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
I'll throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
19 Lions.
They'll throw to start the drive. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Dragon 60. Ready. Cowboy 80.
He's going to throw it. Connects with Harrison again. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Cougar 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now pressure coming. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. Warriors 70.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Red. 18 caught. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He's got Harrison. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
For the field goal, a 48-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they are unable to double their lead.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds to end this 2nd quarter, Brock. Defenders got there, but not before a pretty nice pickup. See if they can build off that in the 2nd half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the 2nd half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Ready? Mikey, Nate. Ready?
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Bobcats.
Going now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can have a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They work against the blitz. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Takes the 2nd down snap. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Let's go.
3rd down from the gun. Finds the end route complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 19 Charger. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Looking to throw here. Throw caught at the 6. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Buccaneers 7.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
Will Johnson there on the
They'll go play action. Falcons are moving up. They're able to drop it. This defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Ready. 50, green. Striker, 3-3. Green jack.
Man in motion, headed right. They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Broncos 80. Cut 19, cut 19.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Taken in by Harrison. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
70 line, 70 Timberwolf. Ready.
From the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. So they've shot there on 1st down, Brock. But don't come away with any points just yet.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Eagle, 60 Eagle. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To the air on 3rd and long. The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. It's a 44-yard look from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
It fed to the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He fields it from the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready. 45. White. Cut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. 52 blue. Field black. Red green. Red cycle. Blue striker. Claws red. Ready?
Shotgun now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. That'll be the first and more. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
Ready.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cardinals football, currently in position to advance in the postseason. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 68, Panther 11.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down. They're going to throw for it. He's got McBride complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Here we go. Start.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go now. 70 range. 70 range. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
That one's a miss. So he hung it out right at that upright. And their lead will remain at 13.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
6. That's blue striker.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
45. Field.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Hits his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop was made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 19 on that pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Fight. 97. Fight. White. Green down. Ready?
Pass play now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled for a short gain. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
6.
Sticking to the air here. Connects on the crosser. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers get it back to within 6.
Buccaneers 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This return starts at the 5. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23.
23-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
19 Lions. 6.
Looking in the air here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals up by 6. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Come on. Set. Viking, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's going to throw it again. And he put everything he's got behind it. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronx. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They're going to pass it here. On the right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 19, go.
Back to throw it. It's caught by Harrison. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Get it.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Got it. Ready?
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. The Cardinals out for the punt. Torrey Taylor will kick this away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Deep line, 95. You don't do it. Blaster, 6.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
Ready?
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Try and get it into Emeka Egbuka, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
38.
He'll look to throw it. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
50, green. Slide through. Black shot. Dog ran.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44.
A gain of 36 yards.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.